Live.
What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Dee Dee. Welcome back to the channel. Thank y'all so much for tuning in once again. So I am back with another reaction video. Now, this video, I've seen this video a while back, but it's resurfaced. And title of this video says, "Broke woman gets humbled by intelligent man and this happened." So we're going to get into the video. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. If you like the content, share and like the video and hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload new content or go live. All right, let's go ahead and get into this clip, y'all. Let me know what you think of this, because this was crazy as hell. Let's get into it. Here we go.
What do you do for a living?
I got my CDO license. I just finished that up. How old are you? 21.
What the f is a CDO?
In shorter terms, I'm a truck driver.
I look like with a truck driver.
What you mean? What do you do for a living?
I'm a risk taker.
What's your type?
Millionaires.
Have you ever been with a millionaire?
No, but I'm gonna be.
Lord have mercy.
So you mean to tell me you would rather spend all of your good years chasing a millionaire other than taking a chance with a 21-year-old that has his CDL license, probably got his own crib, own car?
Yeah, I'm chasing a bag. If you're not a millionaire, then you're not for me. I know what I bring to the table.
What do you have?
Not a Target bag.
Baby, you can't make this up. You cannot make it up. So this is the stuff that I be talking about. You know what I mean? Society has definitely played and social media has played a major role in the downfall of women. And their delusional aspects, unrealistic expectations, and everything else. You know, she didn't even know what a CDL license was. He's 21, and I think I covered this probably a while back, now that I think about it. He's 21 years old, has his CDL license. He has the potential to make pretty good money. While she's standing here confused and delusional, this makes me think of Kevin Samuels' videos when these women would come on his show and say they want a man with money and he got to make all this type of money. And then we would ask, what type of professions do you think, earn this types of money? And they didn't know. They had no clue what type of professions, you would have to get that type of money. They had no clue. They just know they want it and that's it. And they know they've never had it and they still not getting it, but they know it exists and they just want it. But you have no clue about what type of jobs these men would have to make the money that you're looking for. And that makes me think of that, because she don't even know what a CDL license is. She's like, why would you don't realize he have the potential to make really good money as a truck driver, but she doesn't care about that. She wants a millionaire, and she don't have, and then she says, I know what I bring to the table, but you bring a goddamn Target bag to the table? You really don't bring much. You don't have a career yourself. You have no idea what your career is going to be, but all you want is a millionaire. You don't know if you the type of woman that this man would want. You don't even look like you're positioning yourself for that type of man. You don't know what he wants. You don't know what he does. You don't know what he has to do to get that type of money. You don't care, because they're looking at social media, celebrities, reality TV, I don't know what, TV in general. And you just sit back one day and say, I just want a millionaire. I know what I'm worth. And you don't know what you're worth to a millionaire. You don't know what he wants. So how do you know if you have what he wants? Because it's all about what you want and not what he wants. You think you're going to get it that way? No, you're not. And this is why a lot of women are running into these issues, because they're talking like this. And when the more you hear it, the more delusional it sounds, the more crazy it sounds, the more ridiculous it is. And just think about the men who have standards and looking at this. These men are not taking these women seriously. This is why they're not. The men watching this and laughing, saying she got to be out her goddamn mind. And they still out here trying to thinking that this is going to get them a millionaire, a rich girl status, and you're gonna get it's just stupid. Like, I hate because I don't even try to be mean. I'm not trying to be mean. It's just unrealistic. It's just delusional. And the fact that you have women out here who still think this way, it's just insane. It's insane, you guys. I just really look at this, just like I'm shaking my head. The men looking at this, they're shaking their heads too. These men are saying they are done. It's too late, baby. It is over. We don't care. We don't want no parts of it. This is what the men are saying. These men don't want it. And these women are still out here trying to pursue it, thinking they're going to manifest this rich man who's going to pay all their bills and give them this soft girl life, pay all their bills, they looking for a miracle man. They really want a miracle. I don't know, a miracle goddamn superhero. I don't understand. This miracle man, superhero power is going to give you everything you want in the world and more. He's not going to care about how you look. He don't care nothing about what you do. He's just going to come in and sweep you off your feet, take care of you, this is a fantasy. It's a fantasy. It's a delusional fantasy world in their minds. And just because you see maybe a couple of people who say they got that, you really think that it's possible. You think that that's the majority of men out here, and they're going to just come and accept you, and it's going to be, you're going to manifest that, and everything else is history. It's a fantasy. And some of them are starting to realize it, but a lot of them are still delusional. Like, this is crazy. And you don't even research the type of men that you want. You don't even dig deep. You just sit back and just tell yourself this shit. And then you think that it's just gonna manifest? I mean, come on. At least, I mean, if you really believe in what you're saying, you need to present yourself as such, and you need to go after what. Hell, I can respect the women who be at the. I think it's crazy, but at least I get them a little respect for the ones who be at the games dressed up and they skimpy dresses with heels on, makeup, looking good, because they know, hell, you'll have a better chance to attract the type of man you're trying to go for. At least you're positioning yourself in the arena of the type of man that you're trying to snatch. At least they doing that. But a lot of these chicks are just sitting back thinking a man gonna come, the millionaire gonna come knock on their door and say, I want you. I want you.
I want you. And I'm going to give you a fancy dream girl life. I want you.
They just sitting back thinking it's gonna just, fall in their laps. And without doing anything to at least put yourself in the best position to try to, or learning what the men want, figuring out what they want and be willing to give it to them and show it to them. They don't want to do nothing. You don't want to show and prove that you're worthy of that. You want the man to prove everything and give you everything just off GP. I think it's a horrible way to go about life. You waste a lot of time thinking that you can manifest that too. Honestly, instead of going and take care of yourself and getting yourself together and positioning yourself in a place where you can be more realistic and have companionship, where you can, have a man in your corner who wants to be with you and you guys work and build together. What's wrong with that? Because instead of sitting out here being delusional and waiting for something to fall into your lap, you wasting time, honey. Instead of finding a man that you can build with, and that you can grow with, and you can still manifest a really good life. It's just you're going to have to work for it. Because you're going to have to work anyway. And you're going to have to work harder doing it all by yourself, as opposed to finding somebody you can do life with and y'all work and build together. You can get ahead much faster by having somebody else there and you guys working together. But they're so stuck in this whole modern way of thinking that they're hurting themselves in the process. You're not benefiting yourself. These women, this independent boss chick mindset, waiting on a millionaire, it's not benefiting these women. You're becoming more in debt. A lot of these people are becoming homeless, living in cars and shelters, and you can't afford your car notes and your bills because it's all on you. And you've created this lifestyle that now that things are going a little bit haywire, it's hard for you to maintain it by yourself. And y'all already have kids, a lot of y'all. So now you got to take care of your kids, take care of this stuff that you've created, and you're looking for a handout. Now you're looking for a man to come in and just pay all your bills, as opposed to, working with somebody in the beginning and you guys build it together. That way you have it together and you could be stable. You can have stability, but trying to do it all by yourself. And then when, hard times arrive, because they do, now you're struggling. You're struggling and you're depressed because you didn't realize that hard times were going to come, that your jobs are not, cemented in stone, that you could lose your job, that things could go bad, the stock markets could crash, whatever you have investments in, that could take a downturn, right? And that you're going to have a nest egg to be able to continue living this lifestyle that you have, especially if you're doing it all by yourself. So I don't think people realize the issue until it becomes an issue. Once you're in that position, now it's too late. Now you're moving from a disadvantage, as opposed to thinking of the future and thinking about that ahead of time and planning accordingly and living your life in a way that will be beneficial. That way, when you have a husband and a family, like you guys work together, you can prepare for downsides a lot better. You know what I mean? Two is always better than one. But trying to go out here and have this independent life, saying you don't need a man, and thinking and manifesting, thinking that when the ish hit the fan and things get hard, that now you want to manifest a rich man because now you want him on the back end. You only want him to come in and pick up the pieces. And I don't think men should, or nor do they want to do that. You wasn't there with them when they worked and they had to struggle and get to that. You want them at the finish line because you want them to be able to pick up the pieces where you failed, so you can have this consistent flow of a good lifestyle. You never have to worry. You mess it up, you get yourself in debt, and then you want him on the back end with all the money to just come in and fix it all back for you, so you don't skip a beat. That's not fair to that man who had to work hard and prioritize his life and have his things in check. You want him to come in and just, so you don't have to lift the finger. No. So once again, I just think it's a delusional mentality. A lot of women still have it. You think you're going to get manifest as rich man because you're struggling and you don't want to work with him. You don't want to build a boo. So you don't want to build with him, but you want him to come in and just take on all of your bills, everything that you've created and messed up. Now you want debt and all. You want him to come in and just wipe your slate clean and just do all this for you, and you still not willing to do anything for him. Nor do you care what he would want or anything. You just want him to come in and fix it. Like Jesus. Fix it, Jesus. Just fix it. Shut up, fix it. And that's that. No, that ain't happening. That ain't happening like that. And then nor should it. So I just think, once again, this idea of wanting a rich man is just a delusional mindset, y'all. It's just a delusional mindset. Most people don't have that. Most people are out here working. Most couples work. Most people in America gotta work. The majority of people in this country do not make even over $100,000 a year. The majority of people make less than that. So just think about that. And you need two incomes, no matter where you are financially. You still need two incomes for most of Americans. That's most of Americans need two incomes to pay bills and thrive in this economy. So these women who thinking that, oh, they just want a man to do it all, y'all living in a fantasy, ma'am. And most people don't have that. So you can keep trying to manifest it, but you're going to waste a lot of time. That's just my opinion on that. That's just my thoughts. But listen, y'all, let me know once again what you think in the comments below. Comment, like, subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell to be notified when I upload new content or go live. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.
DeeDeesReactions, videos and live plays. DeeDeesReactions, she's about to put on a show. DeeDeesReactions, just to let you know, like, share, subscribe. We about to go live.